Greetings, my dear brothers and sisters, and namaste to all of you. Welcome to Aspire television program in Canada and on World Wide Web TV. The purpose of human life is not just to be consumers of food, to be a burden on earth, or to be an animal that is a slave to the senses. There is no profit in being a group of idlers and loafers who shy away from hard work and accumulate fat, nor should one ignore the Creator by allowing both our intellect and judgment to go to waste without a speck of gratitude to the giver of all the gifts that we enjoy. The Lord has declared that He is the Paurusha, which is vitality, adventure, and aspiration in human beings. However strong may be the force of the drag of one's previous births, it must yield to the strength of adventure and achievement emanating from this Paurusha. Unaware of this potentiality, we are misled into cursing our faith and accepting the inescapable effects of what we fear as prarabdha karma, or effects of past actions. Let us exercise Paurusha and let it be our life's breath. Real living is struggling, striving, and achieving. Do call us early for your greetings and commercials to be aired on this program and website. We continue with this popular series for you.
Yes, finally things did happen exactly as Swami had foretold 1 year in advance. In anticipation of the landmark event, Swami's students were chanting Vedas and sanctifying the atmosphere. Swami was in a wonderful mood, going here and there, supervising and giving last-minute instructions. Shortly before 9 in the morning of the appointed day, Prime Minister Mr. P.V. Narasimha Rao flew in from Delhi. There was no speech-making, and without any fanfare, the hospital was declared open by the Prime Minister. Meanwhile, a patient had already been prepared for surgery and was on the operating table waiting for the divine signal. With a gesture of blessings from Swami, the surgeons proceeded to write a new and glorious chapter in the history of healthcare for the poor. Next day, 23rd November 1991, while delivering his traditional birthday discourse, Swami stunned the world with his announcement that the Puttaparthi Super Speciality Hospital was no longer a dream, but a concrete reality.
ఈనాడు ఒక శుభవార్త అనౌన్స్ చేయవలసి వచ్చింది. మన భారతదేశ ప్రధానమంత్రి ప్రారంభించిన తర్వాత 15 నిమిషములకే డాక్టర్ ఆపరేషన్ ప్రారంభించారు. 3 గంటల లోపల 4 పెద్ద ఆపరేషన్లు అంతా జరిగాయి. ఒకటి చాలా కాంప్లికేటెడ్ ఆపరేషన్. ఆ హార్ట్ లోపల రంధ్రం ఉంటుండాలి. అలాంటి ఆపరేషన్ కూడాను సక్సెస్ అయిపోయింది. అందరూ క్షేమంగా ఉన్నారు.
Exactly 1 year earlier, when Swami made the historic announcement, not many believed that what Swami said would actually come true. Even a few weeks prior to the historic event, there were many doubting Thomases. All those doubts arose because, deluded by the human form of the avatar, most people failed to see the power of the divine hidden in that so-called human form. faithless humans might have had doubts. But when the Sai avatar declares that he is going to do something, it would be done. No question about that. Swami does not execute projects by magic, but by using the power of pure love. Where there is pure love, there is firm determination. Where there is firm determination, there is abundant self-confidence. And where there is self-confidence, there is success. That is one of the many messages that repeatedly comes through every one of Swami's missions.
Now take a look at these scenes. The gentleman whom you see is none other than Mr. Ratan Tata, a leading industrialist of India and indeed in the whole world. By the way, these shots of Ratan Tata visiting Swami's hospital in Puttaparthi were filmed in December 2009, 18 years after the inauguration of the hospital. As you can see, the hospital is looking not only modern but also spick and span and doing pretty well, especially with completely computerized information network. And there is also a telemedicine system that allows even transcontinental consultancy, exchange of information and telelectures to be delivered by experts from elsewhere, including America, all of course as a service to Bhagwan Baba. Few hospitals in India that are 18 years old would look this new and fresh. And incidentally, this is what Mr. Ratan Tata wrote in the visitor's book. In 2001, Swami established a second super speciality hospital, this one in the metro city of Bangalore, now called Bengaluru. Unlike the Puttaparthi hospital, which, to prove a point, was opened in a rather dramatic fashion with no speeches and only 4 heart surgeries, the Bangalore hospital was opened in a traditional manner on 19th January 2001 by the then Prime Minister, Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee. This is an even bigger hospital compared to the one in Puttaparthi. Of course, both hospitals give absolutely free service to all who come from any part of India and indeed the whole world without charging even 1 cent, even if the person can afford the treatment.
Speaking on that occasion, Swami said,
కేవలం ప్రేమ చేతనే సేవ చేయండి. బీదలకు ముఖ్యంగా సేవ చేయాలి. ఆ బీదల సేవనే మిమ్మల్ని సంరక్షించేది. రామసేవ అని కాదు, బీదల సేవనే రామసేవ. కనుకనే బీదల సేవ చేయండి. ఈ బీదల నిమిత్తమై మీ ప్రాణాన్ని అంకితం చేయండి. నాకు వేరొక ఆశనే లేదు. నాకు ఈ బీదల సేవనే ప్రధానమైన లక్ష్యము. ఏమైనా సరే ప్రాణాన్నైనా వారికి అర్పితం చేసి వాళ్ళని కాపాడటానికి ప్రయత్నం చేస్తాం. ఈ లక్ష్యం లోపల 1000వ ఒక భాగాన్ని మీరు పెంచుకోండి. ఇది ఏ మానవుడు ఈనాడు చేయవలసినటువంటిది. కనుక ఈ ఆసుపత్రి కేవలం అందంగా కట్టామని కాదు, దీనికి అందంతో పాటు ఆనందం కూడా పెంచాలి. ఆ ఆనందం ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తుంది? బీదలు సంతోషపడినప్పుడే మనకు ఆనందం.
The Sri Satya Sai Baba Center of Toronto, York invites all to weekly group devotional chants, spiritual discussions on Swami's teachings, human values and community service. All denominations are welcome for fellowship and experiencing the brotherhood of mankind. Please call numbers or visit website. We thank you for joining us today on Aspire television program. In our weekly review of spirituality, we study the daily teachings of our Guruji, Sri Satya Sai Baba. Let's perform Abhishek, ceremonial bath given to the deity, to the Atma Lingam, the divine within each of us, with the waters of our own pure mental impulses, our Chittavriti. What is true yajna, ceremonial sacrifice? Giving to charity our accumulated wealth is dravya yagyam. When all physical and mental activities are utilized for sadhana, spiritual discipline, It is tapoyagyam. Doing karma, action, but yet remaining unbound by it is yoga yagya. When the chitta, mind, moves in one direction and the indriyas, the sense organs, move in another, the person is doubly confused. So let's keep attachment afar. When we accomplish this, every action of ours becomes a sacrifice, a yajna. Whatever we speak becomes a holy mantra, and the place where we place our feet is rendered holy. Do call us early for your greetings and commercials to be aired on this program and website. Here is this week's Aspire selection.
Do you know what these 4 homes have in common? They all sold within 1 week for more than 99% the asking price, thanks to one unique real estate broker, Harrow Shiveraton from Remax Realty. Do you know why buyers call Harrow Shiveraton? Because they know Harrow will find them their dream home and use his negotiation skills to get the best price possible. Before you buy or sell your home, call an experienced broker, Harrow Shiveraton from Remax Realty at 647-688-4276.
Caribbean Island Food Market at 3432 Weston Road for groceries, vegetables, fruits, meats and fishes arriving weekly from the Caribbean. Specials: Harball Rice, $6.89 8 kg bag. 4-pound ghee, $3.99 a tin with $20 purchase. Whole grain snapper, $3.89 a pound. Frozen whole mutton leg, $3.49 a pound. All meats halal, $50 purchase. Enter for a prize draw. Caribbean Island Food Market.
We thank you for waking up with us on your television program. Every week we share with you truths applicable to all mankind. In the present times, all things have gone up in value. Mankind alone has become cheaper. Despite being endowed with the valuable gifts of reasoning, insight, and detachment, mankind has allowed themselves to slip away and is facing the dire consequences with poverty of the spirit. He has become worse than animals because of the increase of anger, hatred, and greed. People have forgotten their unified relationship with other humans, all beings, and all worlds. The contemplation of unity of all beings alone can establish individual peace as well as peace in the society and in the world. All other efforts are like pouring sweet-scented rose water on a heap of ash. It's ineffective and foolish. It is only ignorance and delusion of duality that keeps us away from this task. Let's investigate the truth about ourselves, others, and the worlds. Let's make all efforts to build peace on this foundation of Atma Gyan, the knowledge of Atmic unity of all beings. Do call us early for your greetings and commercials to be aired on this program and website. Here now is your weekly request album.
जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मुंज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट
In loving memory of a dear wife and mother, Anita Kabir of Canada, who was born on October 7, 1957, and departed 9 years ago on April 7, 2003. Lovingly remembered and sadly missed by her beloved husband Mahesh, son Bhavesh, and daughters Navini and Bhavina, mother Bertha, father Hari Prasad, brothers Paltu and Ravi, Rocky brother Ricky and his family, sisters Savi and Lynette, sister-in-law Marilyn and brother-in-law Derek, nephews Mahendra and Brandon, nieces Nadia and Samantha. From New York, mother-in-law Chandu, sister-in-law Sabauti, brother-in-law Balram, niece Annie, her husband Sridhar, and their children Brianna and Ariana, and all relatives and friends. May Lord Hanumanji bless her Atma with eternal peace.
अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा.
In loving memory of Charan Suraj Balram of the United States, who was born on May 9, 1974, and departed 17 years ago on April 8, 1995, sadly missed by his loving family of the United States, Mother Sabauti, Father Balram, Sister Annie, brother-in-law Sridhar, nieces Brianna and Ariana, and all aunts, uncles, and cousins of the United States, from your loving family in Canada, Mamu Suresh, cousins Navini, Bhavesh, and Bhavina, and all aunts, uncles, and cousins of Canada. 17 long years have gone by since he passed away. May Lord Hanumanji bless his Atma with eternal peace. Today we announce the death of a loving father, Lal Manbod, also known as Leonard of Mississauga, formerly of Wakenham, Guyana, who departed his loved ones April 1, 2012. Funeral services are being held today, Saturday, April 7, 2012, at Glendale Memorial Gardens, 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., 1810 Albion Road at Highway 27. Husband of the late Evelyn Manbod. He's survived by 10 wonderful children, Lassie, Boyi, Jai, Vikram, Kishore, Sadama, Data, Sham, Renuka, and Rudy of Canada, grandchildren and great-grand, 6 daughters-in-law, 2 sons-in-law, brothers, sisters, nieces, and nephews. May Lord Krishna bless his soul with eternal peace.
Are you thinking about buying a home or selling yours? John Rameshnath is a broker with Home Life Response Realty, an experienced realtor for more than 20 years. Call John Rameshnath Bayi Manbo to work for you. 416-801-8319. The Three Rivers Kids Foundation charity thanks you all for supporting Mission Heartbeat 2012, 8 patients to Delhi. Mission Heartbeat 2011, 17 patients to Delhi for critical surgeries and specialized treatments. The next group of needy children is registering in Guyana for ongoing medical assistance. You can become a part of this worthy cause by contributing in any way possible, volunteering, financially, or event services. Please call for details or visit website. You're tuned to Aspire television program across Canada and the United States. It is our honor to share with you weekly the teachings of the Vedas that belong to all mankind. In the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna asks Krishna, "Is the mind so easily controllable? Even an elephant cannot drag one as the mind does. It is the nursery of waywardness. Its defiance, determination, and obstinacy are very powerful. The mind will never halt at one place. Taming the mind is like capturing the wind or bundling up water. How can anyone control the mind or begin any spiritual practice with such a mind?" Lord Sri Krishna smiled on hearing these words and said, "Arjuna, you have described the mind and know its nature very well. But it is not an impossible task. The mind can certainly be mastered by systematic practice, abhyasa, and by relentless inquiry, vichara, and detachment, vairagya. The mind definitely can be conquered. There is no task that cannot be accomplished by steady practice. Have faith in God and practice with the firm belief that you have the power and the grace of God. Then all tasks will become easy." Call us early for your greetings and commercials to be aired on this program and website. Here now is a special segment.
राम करे ऐसा हो जाए, मेरी निंदिया तोहे मिल जाए, मैं जागूं तू सो जाए, मैं जागूं तू सो जाए हो। राम करे ऐसा हो जाए, मेरी निंदिया तोहे मिल जाए, मैं जागूं तू सो जाए, मैं जागूं तू सो जाए हो। गुजर जाए सुख से तेरी दुख भरी रतियां, बदल लूं मैं तो से अखियां। गुजर जाए सुख से तेरी दुख भरी रतियां, बदल लूं मैं तो से अखियां। बस में अगर हो ये बतियां, मांगू दुआएं हाथ उठाए, मेरी निंदिया तोहे मिल जाए, मैं।
In ever-loving memory of a dear husband, father, grandfather, and great-grandfather, Bhadya Sivanarayan of Brampton, Ontario, Canada, formerly of La Bagatelle, Leg 1, Guyana, who passed away on Sunday, April 1st, 2007, and cremated on April 5th at the age of 74. It's hard to believe it's been 5 years since we lost you. We missed you in so many ways. We missed your wisdom, your values, and your generosity. We missed the things you used to say, and when the old times we do recall, it's then we missed you most of all. But the beautiful memories we share are wonderful things that will never be lost and can never be taken away. To some you may be a part of the past, to others you may be forgotten, but to us who loved you and lost you, your memory will always last. May Lord Shiva bless your soul with eternal peace. Forever loved and sadly missed by his loving wife Rose, 9 children, grandchildren, and great-grandchild. Also very happy 35th birthday greetings go to Ria Rahaman from your loving parents, Aziz and Tulsi Rahaman, your husband Dave, your brothers Imran and Kabil, Grandma Rose, aunts, uncles, and the rest of the family circle, wishing you many blessings, much joy and happiness, the best of health and prosperity, and many happy returns of the day.
Do you know what these 4 homes have in common? They all sold within 1 week for more than 99% the asking price, thanks to one unique real estate broker, Harrow Shiveraton from Remax Realty. Do you know why buyers call Harrow Shiveraton? Because they know Harrow will find them their dream home and use his negotiation skills to get the best price possible. Before you buy or sell your home, call an experienced broker, Harrow Shiveraton from Remax Realty at 647-688-4276.
Shop at Westwood Supermarket in Westwood Mall, Mississauga for groceries, vegetables, fruits, meats and fishes arriving weekly from the Caribbean. Specials: hard-boiled rice, $6.89 8 kg bag. Furpang hee, $3.99 a tin with $20 purchase. Whole gray snapper, $3.89 a pound. Frozen whole mutton leg, $3.49 a pound. All meats halal, $50 purchase. Enter for a prize draw. Westwood Supermarket, Westwood Mall.
We hope you're all enjoying today's edition of Aspire television program. Once a week, we remind you about the unseen, subtle, and very important self. Following Dharma, virtuous conduct, purifies the mind and leads us to God. It creates a taste for the name and for the form of God, whatever name we choose. For example, if we choose the name and form of Lord Krishna, we will naturally respect and obey the commands of Sri Krishna found in the Bhagavad Gita. Let's have our chosen divine name on our tongue and the form in our inner eye. Then the demon of unending desire will fly away from our minds, leaving joy and contentment within us. Let's do our daily duties with God in our hearts as the constant witness. Let's start today with the first step, which is Nama Smaranam, remembrance of the name of the Lord, the universal indweller. This will naturally lead us to progressive steps until the goal is reached. We'll end today's program with best wishes as usual. So until next week, same time and same channel, this is Shirley Singh for all of us here at Aspire television program, wishing all of you success in your aspirations and a most wonderful week ahead. God bless you all. Do take care of yourselves, and others will catch you later.
Señorita, चाहत के दो पल भी मिल पाए, दुनिया में ये भी कम है क्या, दो पल को तो आओ खो जाए, भूले हम होता हम है क्या, señorita, सुनो सुनो señorita, कहते हैं हम क्या.
Jamás podré interpretar el sentido de las palabras que me dedicas, pero el calor de tu mirar me hace sentir como la más bella señorita.
निगाहों से कहीं अरमानों की दास्तां है señorita, ये चाहत की मोहब्बत की सारी दुनिया में एक ही जुबान है señorita. मुझसे अब नजर ना फेरो, आओ पास तुम मेरे, मुझको बाहों में तुम घेरो, समझी ना señorita, चाहत के दो पल भी मिल पाए, दुनिया में ये भी कम है क्या, दो पल को तो आओ खो जाए, भूले हम होता हम है क्या señorita, सुनो सुनो señorita, कहते हैं हम क्या. जो भी पल बीता है señorita, हर पल तुमने है दिल जीता, बस इतनी सी तो बात है.
No desvíes la mirada